Alright, so, I see enemies. I see enemies. I see enemies. They're moving rather boldly. I see enemies. Gulag and MG. So, I'm not sure why that one would be seen above. Probably because of a height. I mean, there's other units moving just as fast as some of these, but they're not. They may not actually be at the correct height just at the moment that we can see them. But sometimes I'll watch the replay, and of course nothing happened. So, just to be sure. I mean, if I can see units, then they might. For all I know, they might have seen me already and started shooting. So let's see. Let's move the scouts forward. So now this is where things get awkward because we can be seen by him. Can we? Yes, we can. Yeah, it's blinking just a little bit. So actually, probably the best plan is to get close to the trees as fast as possible. Is that would reduce line of sight? And this is the disadvantage of being player number 2, because now you see enemy units around, and if you're inexperienced like I am, you tend to go, ooh, maybe I should be a little bit cautious, but probably you shouldn't. I think there's probably times when you should be, but I think in most cases it's probably best to just keep going. Try to close the distance so you can actually try to achieve something. I think we're gonna try that and see what happens. More likely it'll result in massive casualties. Yeah. The only thing I think I'm seeing those is because they at just the right height. Something, neither of them were moving very, very fast. Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see how easily these are spotted, because as soon as I get close to the trees, they'll disappear. Not sure when that will happen. Actually, we have to get right behind them, unfortunately. Yeah, well, enemy's taken the high ground already. That's major advantage, and that is good. That is good high ground. There's no trees around it, so you can see clearly in every direction. On the other hand, it's a vehicle, so it doesn't spot that well. Yeah, so I think what we'll do is keep pushing forward here. And we lost sight of it at that position. So if we can get up to there, it'll help. I don't think the infantry can get that close to those trees. Okay, now he's not going to be able to get that as close as that, so... case something else appears. Should do that before he gets moving too fast, because you're otherwise if you only check at the end of the movement, then he has very low chance of seeing anything, if there's anything to be seen. Okay, and these are the scouts for the engineers. So, you really probably shouldn't get too far ahead of them. Considering the engineers may have to change direction, so maybe we'll leave it like that. They moved 3 hexes. He moved 2 hexes. All right. We should be able to see quite a lot. Well, this is also not a bad position. So he might actually move to the edge of that, I think. Just so that he's not. Well, there's trees, and that's gonna that's gonna hurt. It's not as good high ground as that one, unfortunately. And it's also quite far back, so he may not actually be in useful position. Okay, but those trees are height 5, so we should be able to see over them, no problem. Alright, so I'm going to push him forward. Moving 2 hexes, not likely to be spotted. It's only a size 0 unit. Other scouts. Now, these guys are moving up probably to there. I think their line of sight is well covered by the fact there's a building there. No, actually not. But actually, the closer we get to the building, I think that will improve. Yeah, so we might as well pull the same stunt. Move forward as fast as possible to get close to the building. Still visible of that hill. Humans have gotten fairly good positions here. I'm actually very surprised we saw that. Even more surprised by the fact that he doesn't actually have proper line of sight. Oh no, that's the Kugelwagen. Okay. Yeah, it's the Kugelwagen. Damn, that high ground's gonna hurt. What makes it worse is the British side started fairly far back on the north side of the map, so trying to get close to the high ground is gonna be tricky. Very tricky. Anyway, we'll keep pushing forward here. See how it works out. I'm thinking maybe deploy smoke up on the hill just to cut off that temporarily until I can get units closer. It might not be a bad idea. I have to check how much smoke I've got. I should be using it this early in the game. Actually, I think I will need to because otherwise there's a good chance. Well, Kugelwagen's pretty fast though, so it's hard to say how far the infantry are behind it. Okay, the height 1 is blocking line of sight straight ahead. Now we can be seen by that. Probably not, actually. I mean, I think the reason we can see that is because I've got unit on high ground as well. Maybe my 4 observer. Well, we'll put them there. Let's not take it too far ahead of the infantry. I think that's going to put them a little bit too far ahead of the infantry already, but okay, well, we'll have to sort that out. Who is this that you can see? Nobody close by. There's only 2 red dots on the map, so I really don't think we have anything to worry about yet. Let's look around. Now, curiously, he's out of line of sight of everything. Not anymore, apparently. Let's figure out what that is. It's not something new. I'm assuming it's when I see this the one it may not be the same unit that I'm seeing, so. Right, so we could make it to the hill next turn. Right, so is that all the recon leg units? I think it is. I don't know, should I keep moving them forward? Because, I mean, the thing of it is, they are actually they're actually supporting the engineers who are actually deployed quite far back, so they probably really shouldn't be advancing too far ahead of them, I think. Right, so let's move this recon. That should be the Kugelwagen that we're seeing, I think. Yep. Actually, this is not the best direction for him to be going, but I guess it's okay because we can move up to here, perhaps, and then move this way because he's not going to be able to move across the rocky terrain very quickly. Although it'll provide good cover for him as well. Don't ask, it does. Game mechanics. That's all I'm gonna say. And it actually works differently for vehicles and infantry for leg units because apparently, according to the field manual, what happens is that the vehicles may retain it. Let me look that up before I say something that's completely wrong. Terrain defense. Okay, important to know, cover affects armored targets differently than non-armored targets. Armored targets get the benefit of cover whether they fire or not. Non-armored targets only get the benefit of cover when they do not fire. but they both get the benefit of cover, so it works exactly the same for both of them. So I mean, it just means that the problem with them moving through the rocks is that they're gonna be able to move very slowly, and the chances of a breakdown are very, very, very high. So he should be out of line of sight, assuming that's the same one we can see. Yeah, should actually disappear. Should be out of line of sight of one of them. Nope, for some reason it's not. Unless, of course, that's not the same unit. Nope. Not sure why that is. Ah, because the trees are a lot far further back. Right. So probably around about here. Yeah, what are the chances of him actually being spotted from that side? Pretty low. So he can actually move right up to behind the trees, I think. Try to decide whether to actually put him in the trees so we can have a look around. They can't get into the trees yet, so no, I think I'll wait. If I could get him into the trees, I would actually do that, and then I would feel a little bit better about putting him in there, because right now there isn't anybody to spot if something shoots at him. Okay, so any other vehicles in this area? No. Middle is lots of them. Okay, the enemy seems to be moving up very quickly. I think we should do the same with something fast. Should be spotted by a whole bunch of things as we go across here. Yeah, nothing new. Nothing new. Again, nothing new. Yep, still in the same 2 red dots. These may need to beat a hasty retreat in the following turn. Now we can see 3. Let's see, what is that? Whoa, scouts are right here. Okay. Yep, they're moving really fast. That's why we can see them. They're moving fast enough that even a vehicle was able to spot them. So there goes that theory. Yeah, he's only got 63 experience, so yeah, it's moving fast, and when you think you're not going to get seen, maybe not a good idea. Now, these guys are not... Well, the chance of hitting anything, unfortunately, are now quite low because they moved 15 hexes. Yeah, like only 4%. May take the victory X's and beat a retreat in the next turn, because I can't tell how close their infantry are. Yeah, we won't be able to hold these very long. Not with armored cars. Okay, we can see 5 now. Okay, so there's a lot of them around. There and there. These are only scouts. Those are quite far away. Yeah, main problem here is I'm exposed to any attacks that might be in the area, so not seeing anything. Those are well hidden. Yeah, now we're moving too fast to be able to tell anything else. Okay, the LRCs are not going to be able to get all the way back, but I think they can pull back far enough. Okay, this is a big... Yeah, this might go very badly. Might go very, very badly. Yeah, 2% chance of getting hit. Anyway, we learned something that's useful, I guess. So the recon will have to probably pull back behind this ridge. Maybe it'll slow down the enemy a little bit. Okay, we have more units here. So we're temporarily, line of sight is temporarily cut off from those guys and those ones and that one, but that'll change as soon as I get far enough out. Yeah, I just had to move one hex and I could be seen by him. Two. Is it the same two? Yes, it is. Trying to figure out if we will come into line of sight. Yes, we will, as soon as we get close enough to take the victory X's. Well, nothing new seen. Guys in the middle did most of the spotting because they got really close to them. We must be quite a distance back here. Might as well take that, and we have occupied some high ground. That will help. How long we can stay there, I don't know. Okay, so infantry can move. Whoops. Misclicks, misclicks, misclicks. Okay. Okay, so we'll move them up this way, I guess. Yeah. First misclick of the game. Yay! Okay, those infantry are on their way. Okay, so very close here. But I think they'll slow down now. Since I've actually moved things up very quickly. Hopefully, maybe. We'll see. Don't know what I'm gonna do. One enemy spotted. across the slope, so keep moving this direction. Two spotted now. Okay, did nothing new. I think these guys will start moving that way. These guys will probably move up over here. Because the engineers are supposed to move into this position. They're really far behind there, though. Don't know how that's going to work out. Too early to tell. Alright, engineers will move up this way. And supporting LMGs. I don't know if these are actually... I'm not really convinced that these are actually heavy machine guns. They only have a range of 16, so... well, they're not listed as heavy machine gun. They're not I mean, it's an MG section, so I'm guessing they're actually just a light machine gun. Even though there is an LMG section, so... but that's an elite unit, so it costs a lot more. I'm not sure why they would be an elite unit. think that's all the infantry moved. And they can't see anything, so we'll leave them there for the moment. They can move up very quickly. Once the infantry have gotten past this point, they can maybe be moved behind here, or up early, or earlier if necessary. But I don't really see anything that they can be used against, so we'll wait. Right. I was contemplating putting smoke down up here. Let's have a look at what we have ammo-wise. Motor sections. 8 smoke. Okay, well, 32, so 3 salvos. 2 salvos there. And 8. So we don't really have a lot of smoke to throw around. I think I just might put some up here. As a starting point. And will be cleared by the time these guys can get there. The goal is for them to advance all the way across that open ground, so if I can limit the possibility of them being seen now, that's probably a good thing. Here. Oh, yeah, we go with that. Well, which one was it that we could use here? 24. 8. 32. We can go with that one first. Actually, no. I need to put it further back. Yeah, closer to my side. Can't see there. 10. It's there. Yeah, the problem is that they'll all land in one hex. There's not going to be much scatter on it. You really need 2 tubes to fill it out, and yeah, okay. I think I know what to do. One there. No, I put it on the slope. It'll work like trees. Yep. Use that one there. Oh, tiny bug, please. Right. We'll drop the smoke that way. Just to make that one a little less useful. Actually, no, that's not going to work because if they are above that... Shit. Okay, well... Okay, so that's not going to work. Zoom in. Yeah, it has to be deployed on the slope here. Yeah. Ah! Oh man, timing bug is really good. Fucking hell. Um. Oh, that was bad. It was click, 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 click. Sometimes it's really just. Sometimes it's not a problem, and sometimes it's not a problem in wine. It goes very well. Not sure why it is, not behaving well. It just varies so much for it to be able to tell why it changes so much. Trying to figure if that's good enough. Um, the slope is here. It cuts line of sight up that way, and that's what matters. We'll still be able to see that way. Because I want to be able to get these guys to be able to move up as fast as possible. So I think smoke now is a good idea. All right, I'm gonna go with that and check ranges. Okay, range 0. Weapons are off. Range should be 0. Weapons are off. Range 3, and something is off. Sticky bomb. Sticky bomb is off. Range is 3. Sticky bomb is off. Range is 3. Range 5. Yep, that is good. Okay, but and these rifles and grenades are off. Yeah. Okay. Mortar range should be 0, and these rifles are off. Range should be 0. These weapons are off, and range 3. Something is off. Oh, explosives. Surely, they are a HE weapon. I don't know. They're not adequate against tanks, so not too sure that was the best buy in this case. But anyway, whoops. Range 3. Range 3. Speed range 0. And these weapons are off. Range 0. Weapons are off. Yep. Range 0. And weapons are off. And range 0. Weapons are off. And onto the MG sections. We're now out of position because I messed up. Gotta start those mistakes early. Range of 4. Yeah, that's adequate. And these rifles and grenades are off. Rifles and grenades are off. And range of 4. Should be range 0. Weapons are off. Range 3. Sticky bomb is off. Range 3. Sticky bomb is off. Range 3. Sticky bomb is off. LMG team range 5. And rifles and grenades are off. Light mortar range should be 0. And these rifles are off. He should be range 0. His weapons are all off. And range 3. And explosives are off. Yep. Range 3. And range should be 0. Weapons are off. Range 0. Weapons are off. Range 0. Weapons are off. Range 0. Oh. And his weapons are off. Range 4 for these guys seems to be okay. I will go with that. I don't know. Could be completely wrong. Range 0. That should be 3. Yeah, his weapons are off. Okay, so he's only sticky bomb is off, and why are these range 1? Range 3, and the sticky bomb is off. LMG range 5. Oh, grenades and rifles are off. Mortar should be range 0. And these rifles are off. Range 0. All weapons are off. And the engineers, range 3. Explosives are off. Oops. Range 3. Range 3 explosives off. Range 3 explosives off. Scouts. Range 0. Range 4. Yep. And weapons are set correctly. Okay, range 8. That seemed reasonable. Yeah. So, already we can see that the 38T has a better range, slightly better range. Don't know. You have to actually look at this table to see who gets what the penetration is at 10x's. So I mean, because that's probably about where most tank combat in SPWW occurs. Anything longer than that, and the chance of getting a hit are not that great. Except for like the later tanks. No, like the Tigers and stuff. Actually, not even the Panthers. I mean, they only had 76mm guns on them. I don't know if their optics were any better. 'Cause that helps a lot. The reason why a modern battle tank is so effective is because it's able to sight, with laser guided targeting and all kinds of high tech shit. It gets a little bit more accurate. Well, a whole lot more accurate. They don't actually have a bow mounted machine gun, which is kind of weird. I need that at 8. We'll leave that at 5. Because I think that's mainly focusing on using the AAMG. If a tank shows up and tries to take shots at them, they may not last. Oops. So that range should be 0. Zero weapons are off. Yeah, burn gun, anti-tank. Okay, we'll go with the anti-aircraft machine gun is 20x's, so we'll go with that. He only has a bow-mounted machine gun, so... I don't know what to set range for that. I mean, the bow-mounted machine gun, they rarely ever fire it as opportunity fire anyway. And I'm not really sure why there's a mortar in there, because they never get any ammo for it, so I don't know what the point of that is. Maybe just to make it opportunity fire? Maybe? I don't know. There's probably a reason for it. And if I asked, I'm sure somebody could tell me. But I haven't asked, so I don't know. Gun carrier. Yeah. Well, we'll leave it at that. Okay, that's it. Okay. I need a turn. Yes, please. Alright, so that's solo number 1, turn 1.